A very warm welcome to the Cultus Job Fair 2025. We are thrilled to host this event, connecting our talented learners directly with top employers in a structured and transparent way. Today is a vital step in your career journey. You will get a first hand look at the company culture, work environment, and expectations of some of the best organizations in the industry. And now it is my profound honor to introduce our chief guest, Sir Kranti Kumar Pati, IAS, Managing Director, TNSDC. Mr. Pati is a highly accomplished leader, currently serving as the Managing Director of the Tamil Nadu Skill Development Corporation. He brings a deep foundation of strategic excellence, being a chartered accountant with an All India rank of recognized for his exceptional public service. He was honored with the Best Collector Award in 2024 and the Best District Election Officer Award in 2025 during his tenure as Collector of Coimbatore. Can we have the bumper video played? We are grateful for his commitment to empowering youth. To officially begin this job fair, it is my privilege to invite our chief guest for his keynote address. Please welcome Mr. Kranti Kumar Pati, IAS.
Thank you, Tanvir, and thank you, Nalin, for inviting me for this virtual job fair. So, first of all, I would like to just give a brief about what our organization does. So, Tamil Nadu Skill Development Corporation was one of the initial bodies set up in this space, along with NSDC when it was initially formed. So, the journey till now has been about 12 years. The company was formed in 2013. And in this skilling space, you're all aware there were a lot of short-term skilling schemes that have come about. And traditionally, one has envisaged these short-term skilling schemes for something to do with low skill profiles, school dropouts, or something to do with manual labor or trades such as plumbers, electricians. But that thinking has gone tectonic shift over past few years. And Tamil Nadu has led this change with its flagship scheme, Nan Mudalvan. In Tamil Nadu, we have very high gross enrollment ratio. We have virtually very few percentage points of school dropouts now. Our gross enrollment ratio, even in government schools, is crossing 90%. So what the state has realized is majority of our youth is in higher educational institutions. And now we want to concentrate on quality jobs and meeting the aspirations of the people and felt needs of the people. And to match this, the skilling ecosystem has also kept pace. And through this Nan Mudalvan initiative, the skilling programs have mostly shifted to higher educational institutions, concentrating on engineering, allied, polytechnic, and arts and science colleges. And we have a majority of the student pool, both in engineering as well as arts and science, in the fields of IT, ITES. So over the past few years, this space has come as a major employer. IT, ITES sector is the biggest employer in terms of placement records we have from our engineering colleges. So given this background, now this shift has also been reflected in our other short-term skilling programs. Recently, the government of Tamil Nadu has launched this veterinarian program for those who are not in educational institutions. By that we means they may be dropouts, they may have completed their education. In this, the Tamil Nadu has again revolutionized this space with two concepts. One is skill voucher and one is skill incentive. By skill voucher, what we mean is that in earlier concept, the choice of skilling bouquet is not being offered to the candidates. There were few training partners which used to be empaneled and they used to mobilize the candidates. So individual candidates don't get this bouquet of offerings from which they choose from. And second, there was no concept of incentivizing the student or the candidate because he may be from a vulnerable background and he may not be able to forego his earnings and concentrate on the skilling program. So to come across these hardships, we have introduced this concept where a dedicated app and portal is created, where any person in Tamil Nadu can register himself with his Aadhaar number. And we have a huge database of vulnerable communities and people who may need special assistance. Those communities are eligible for a skill incentive as well. And the candidate can choose any skilling program. From this, what we have come to a conclusion is that there is a huge aspiration of our youth to get into IT, ITES courses and technology courses. And from this, we have collaborated with multiple industry leaders, and Cultus is one of our partner who is delivering these skill courses, especially AWS courses and artificial intelligence courses. So there were multiple iterations that were done to logistically figure out, because the individual preference of the candidates varies hugely, right from the courses they want to pursue, the geographical location, the mode of delivery of these courses, whether they want it to be online delivered or offline or hybrid. So we have had multiple iterations through which now we have arrived at the model that works for all, that works for the candidates, that works for the instructors, and where we can give the quality training to the candidates. And we have further, strengthened this initiative with international certification. Because unless there is a quality assessment and international certification, the outcome cannot be assured. So, final step in this, after the certification, comes the actual outcome that we all look for, that is the placement. That is where this placement drive and all the partners who are here to support this initiative, we thank all of you, because the proof is in the pudding. Unless we show that our students are getting the opportunities and they're getting placed, we cannot truly claim that we have succeeded in our objective. So that is where we stand today. And in terms of our journey over past few months, it's been a great learning experience for us at the Skill Development Corporation, and I'm sure for all the trainers and as well as all the candidates. And this can truly be a success model, because till now all the states and even the central scheme have not been able to crack this, how we can deliver a high-end technology course in a short-term skilling model, which can be monitored for its quality, which can be tracked for its outcome, and which can show results. So this model, if we can scale in a manner in which doesn't compromise the quality, can truly be a flag bearer for the entire country, and it can be a success model that can be emulated everywhere. So here in addition to our veterinarian program, we are also having a mandate of creating abroad opportunities for our students, and there also we look forward to the support of the industry. And one more initiative, I just want to give a brief. We have created a skill registry of all our database of candidates who have been skilled in our Nan Mudalvan initiative as well as veterinarian initiative. This AI-powered skill registry is available on our website, Nan Mudalvan website of Tamil Nadu. And any industry partner or any placement partner can register on our skill registry as an industry partner, and they can get access to about 1.5 million candidates who have been skilled by us over past 4 years. And this database is very dynamic. We are encouraging all the candidates to update their interest, whether they are looking for a job, to update their profile frequently. So I once again welcome all the industry partners who are on this call and who will be viewing this program to kindly register. We'll be very happy to give you it. It's a completely free access. It is AI powered. There are search tools where you can customize your search with respect to the kind of geography you want, the kind of skill set you want, the kind of educational background you want. So this database is available for all of you to use. So I welcome all of you on behalf of Tamil Nadu Skill Development Corporation to collaborate more with us. We, under this Non Mudalvan program as well, every 6 months, we go out for new expression of interest, calling for industry partners to collaborate with us in training our students in the most cutting edge of technologies. So I invite all of you all again to please keep following our website and collaborate with us in as many avenues as possible. So I once again congratulate all the candidates, and you will be playing a huge role in becoming a role model for all the candidates in future. Those successful candidates, we would hope that you will continue to, your journey with us. You will come back as alumni or as a role models when we want to motivate more candidates to participate in the skilling programs and to achieve success in life. So I would wait for any more inputs you need, Tanvir, and
Kran-
this is what I wanted to
Kranti,
share as of now. Yeah,
Kranti Kumarji,
Yeah.
firstly, thank you for your comments.
yeah,
As a
yeah,
company that works in 14 countries,
yeah,
primarily with the government and in India with multiple governments, I have gone on record many times to say that TNSTC is by far the most has got its game in order, most efficient and far ahead. And it's not just me saying it. If you just go to YouTube now and see all the messages coming from students, thousands
yeah,
of them, 99% are all positive and full of praise. So well done on that front. Couple of things that have gone well so far for us, and there are always issues, but where in the AWS Restart program, getting 1,000 out of 1,000 score is very, very rare. The test is considered done by Pearson. We don't even get the score till the student tells us. Now from Tamil Nadu, there are
yeah.
six people in the last 2 weeks who have got 1,000 out of 1,000. And
Wow.
we have accommodated all of them in the first batch of 12 international jobs that we have given.
Yeah,
And they started work on Monday this week. So we are fully committed. Your team and your leadership has been very, very supportive to us. And I say that not only here, but everywhere I go, even to other state governments. The the model, the subjects, and the support given to students is not there in many other places. So well done on that. Thank you very
thank
much
you,
for joining us today. And I
thank
will
you.
circle back and tell you the results of this job fair. Hopefully, we will have thousands of them placed over the next few days. Thank you very much.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you, and all the best to all the participants. Thank you.
Back to you, Tanvir.
Thank, thank you once again to Mr. Kranti Kumar Pati for that powerful and motivating address. Now it's my distinct honor to invite the leader whose vision makes this entire event possible. He brings over 30 years of diverse executive management experience, having served as a former CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Beyond the corporate world, he is an accomplished author of 8 books, including a National Book Honor winner, a filmmaker, and a coach. He actively shares his insights through a web series on startup funding and as a host and columnist for Transcontinental Times Spain. His unique ability to guide leaders reflects his passion for demystifying difficult choices and empowering success. Can we have the bumper video played? Please welcome our award-winning leader in entrepreneurship and edutech, Nalin K. Singh, Managing Director, Cultus Education and Technology Services, for his opening remarks.
Thank you very much, Tanvir. Thank you to all the industry partners who've joined, especially ones right here live, Mr. Naveen Kumar from VXL and Dr. Sangeeta. Thank you very much. Very proud that you are partnering with us. For all the learners, and I see thousands of them on YouTube right now live, what matters very often in life is not what you've studied, how hard you've worked, but timing, which sometimes people call luck. I'll give you an example, and Mr. Naveen is a prime example of that. In the early 90s, studying computer science was not fashionable. Only people who did not get some of the other engineering fields went into computer science. And see where they are today. In the early 2000s, a chartered accountant like myself, it was not fashionable to enter the BPO industry. But it gave me a fast-tracked career because I went into an area nobody wanted to go to. Because in all the other areas, people want degrees from the topmost institutes, right? So timing is very important. So what is the timing in the world today for the job market, specifically in India, Tamil Nadu, etc.? We live in an era of Industry 4.0, and some people say we are already in Industry 5.0. What is 4.0? Industry 1.0 was when steam engines came into the picture. 2.0 was when we had electricity. 3.0 when we had mass industrial production, and 4.0, which we are living now, is internet and mass connected devices, and now we are seeing AI. And in industry 5.0, which people say we are already there, it is about mass customization, like a company producing 1 million cars, but each car customized to the requirements of each customer. But we are in industry 4.0, and AI is disrupting many sectors and creating many sectors. Even as you sit, you will look back at this time as the greatest time when AI burst onto the scene, like internet came 20-25 years ago. You don't understand it now, but when you look back, you will realize you were part of a trend. So how do you make use of this? You should look for jobs where machines cannot do them. That means non-repetitive jobs. Means where super specialization is required, where human judgment is required, where physical skill is required, where qualities like empathy, compassion, etc. are required. These are things machines don't replace as yet. What are these kind of jobs? Right now, these jobs are among the things that we do at TNSDC. In cloud and AI, these jobs are quite in demand. In telecommunications, the jobs are in huge demand. And green energy. These are three sectors. You research, you'll find these are 3-4 sectors where jobs continue to grow. So since all the learners on the call today have studied these things, I congratulate you. At least you've got what you have studied, the timing right. But to truly make it, to take advantage of this, you also need to have the right skills, habits, etc. Most of you have done the Cultus job readiness, but that only sets you up on the path. You still have to continue learning on your own. I will speak about 3 things that are essential for today's context for people seeking early stage jobs. These are 3 that employers look for. And these are 3, if you master, your career will really take off in the early years. Number 1, we live in an age of extreme distraction. For young people, I don't envy you. The amount of distractions you have, digital distractions, peer comparisons of people you've never met also on social media, the trolls, etc., the scrutiny you are under, the visibility of your life to a recruiter even before you meet them through social media. It is not something that is easy. So the number 1 skill I want you to practice, and all the 3 things I'm speaking about are skills you have to practice, because doing it once doesn't help. It is like going to the gym and one day exercising and saying, hey, I didn't lose weight. It takes repetitive practice to show results. Number 1 is what I call indistractability. Can you take up a job and focus on it and take it to completion without distraction, without looking at your phone, without taking a call, without going on the internet, without leaving it midway for a snack or a coffee? It's very difficult. Most of you are unable to concentrate for 3-4 hours a day in the classroom. How will you sit for 9 hours at work? Remember, workplace is very different from classroom. You paid to learn, here you're paid to perform. There 75% is distinction, here 99% success also is failure. In college, you can choose who you socialize with, whose classroom you attend. At work, there's no such thing. At college, you get pulled up, you can go home, sulk and not attend class next day. At work, if boss pulls you up, next day you have to go back and face the music. It is a different world. The number 1 skill you need is indistractability. The second one you need is communication. Communication is not just speaking beautiful words. But if you want a global career, number 1, as much as we love our mother tongue, you must be fluent in business English, period. For that, Mr. Naveen Kumar's company, VXL, has partnered with us to launch an automated, patented, AI-driven English practice learning program connected to the credit system of the university. I may have missed some things, but that is how I understand it. I have seen the demo, it's absolutely brilliant. Communication means when you speak, you should be understood by somebody, and when that person speaks, you should be able to understand. Doesn't mean you speak beautiful language. One of the great spiritual leaders of our time, Sri Ravi Shankar, said the greatest communicator is Lalu Prasad Yadav. Rustic, earthy, doesn't speak good English, but when he speaks, you can understand. And he understands you. The art of being able to connect is what is communication. Communication is also what is on your social media, what you are saying about yourself. Communication is also on your resume, how you have presented it. Communication is also how you look, talk, walk, behave. Everything is communication. Passive, active, inactive, social media, that's communication. You are your greatest brand. If you cannot communicate it, there's a problem. So indistractability, communication, and last one, ability to continuously learn and upskill yourself. I'll tell you why. If you studied mechanical engineering 50 years ago, 30 years ago, or 10 years ago, it was still valid today. The textbooks are virtually 80% the same. But if you are studying AI, telecommunication, and green energy, it is changing every 2 weeks. So you can't go back every month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year to college and give up your job and reskill yourself, right? You need to continuously upskill yourself, keep yourself updated, keep yourself knowledgeable about who the thought leaders in the space are, what are they saying, if you want to be relevant. Otherwise, you'll get the first job, then you'll struggle again. I'll give you a few examples of relevance, since all of you are going to go into interviews over the next few days. If you studied AWS Restart and in the interview asked you, who is the CEO of AWS? Who is the CEO of the AWS Restart program? Or in the cloud space, name 3 thought leaders that you follow on social media. You will be able to give names of film actors, film actresses, the sports people, Indian women's cricket team also now, but you won't be able to name 3 thought leaders or you follow. Similarly, in green energy, if they ask you, what is the total installed capacity of the green energy sector in India? How does it compare to the world? What are the targets the Prime Minister has set for us? So that is what I mean by continuously upgrading yourself, not just technically, but also for your industry. With that, I will stop. I congratulate all of you who have joined this program. I thank all our partners. It is not an event, it is a process. The process started a few weeks ago when our wonderful jobs team that has put together this program reached out to potential employers who are hiring. It's very important. You may think, I want to work in TCS, Infosys, Wipro, Google, AWS, Microsoft. They are all letting go of people, not hiring people. The people hiring are in the job fair. Speak to them. They are the future big companies. So I thank all of them. I thank our wonderful team that has put this together. I encourage all of you to remain on the path of self-learning and upskilling yourself. You will find us as a company very, very supportive of that. And we will always encourage you. And if there is anything we can do, please connect with me on LinkedIn or any other way I have given in the past. We will be more than happy and more than responsive. Thank you. All the best and have a good day.
Thank you, Nalin sir, for your valuable address. Now, before we move to our employer presentations, let's clearly review the application process. This is the most important takeaway for our learners. All the job vacancies you see today and all opportunities from our partners are consolidated on the Cultus Skills Center platform. To apply for any opportunity, you must navigate to the Career Center section on the Cultus Skills Center. Only applications submitted through the CSC platform will be considered. Use this session to understand the company, but use the Cultus Skill Center Career Center to submit your application. It ensures a fast, transparent, and structured path to your interviews. With that clearly understood, let's begin meeting our esteemed employer partners. To start our employer presentations, it is a pleasure to welcome Mr. Naveen Kumar Linga, Managing Director of VXL. Mr. Linga, the floor is yours.
Hey, good morning, everyone. It's great to hear from Krantikumar Garu and then Nalin sir. It's amazing. So I think well said, sir. Nalin sir. I think this is the age of continuous learning, and then the continuous learning, and then it's a age of if we know the right tool, right technology, and right co-pilot, we can do a lot more things. See, I think you might have learned very short time, let's say 3 months to 6 months, but I'm telling you, we can do much better than any of the top-notch developer. It is possible if you have gone through the technologies, whatever you are trained with the power of AI, we can do many things. Now coming back to VXL, I'm the chairman, founder of this company. Just to give a background, I'm from IIT Kanpur. I was with the corporate, as Nalin sir said, I was in the 97s, gone through the IT booms where most of the things are static, but now static has become a too much dynamic now. I think, and I'm sure you guys are done well and you can do better. So what we need is we need people who can leverage the AI, who is a continuous learner. We have positions in Hyderabad and we have positions for a little bit hybrid and remote also. Okay, but whoever has done well, and then we go through your resumes, please apply, and we shared our details. And what we are building is we're not sitting on the top platforms. We are building the platforms. When I say build the platforms, we have customers in Australia, US, and Middle East where they want to build a platforms like SAP and Oracle from 0 to 100, right? So we build with the power of AI those platforms. Okay, these are the next generation platforms. It is quite challenging and interesting. If you are interested, please apply. We'll go through that. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Linga.
So just one thing while I have you, Naveen, when you personally interview people, and you would have interviewed thousands of people in your career, what do you look for first?
Thank you, sir. So basically, what I look is one is whether a person, one is attitude. We try to assess the positive attitude of the person, number one. Second thing is he able to articulate what capabilities he has to us, because tomorrow the same capabilities he should be able to articulate to the customer, and he should impress on the end customer, my customers, right? And he should interact with the team. So knowing the knowledge, that knowledge is one dimension, and able to put across the what he knows across the table, and within the 40 minutes, whether he's ready to learn new things, whether he's flexible, that's what matters. And if you ask me, if he can demonstrate within that 15 to 30 minutes of interview, I think he's a winner.
But tell me something, you have created this path-breaking product, completely AI-driven, that helps people with improving their English language skills. How does it work? I mean, everybody is different, right? Everybody has different skill level and all that. So how does the tool understand who needs what?
So good, sir. Let me go through that. See, what happens is now if you see the students, right? Students are not homogeneous. Some were studied in the rural, urban, and then the different backgrounds, and their faculties are different backgrounds. So now what is happening? Their communication skills. Most of our Indian students, especially South India, they're very good in grammar. But when it comes to the confidence and when it comes to the communication skills, we step back compared to the North Indians, right? That's what is the nature, which I am a South Indian. I faced this when I went to IIT Kanpur, right? So now what is that is now candid content doesn't work. If suppose someone goes to Velachari or Chennai or Hyderabad, Amirpet or Bangalore, the English coaching is more of a candid content. They treat every student is same and they try to teach, right? So now that means there are 40 students, 40 are at different levels. Someone will be very good in speaking, someone is good in writing, but the coaching always happen, the canned content, and our students, the next generation, the current students, they don't like something which already they know, right? This is where the power of the next gen AI has come into play. So we built a platform where it takes the measurement of every student on listening, speaking, reading, and writing separately. They give a scorecard. Say now, let's say Mathivanan, he wrote an exam. he's a degree topper or a degree 70%. He gets a listening on a scale of 0 to 9, 5, and a speaking is at 7, and writing is at 6, and listening at 3. So now question is, he has a varied skills, right? Listening, speaking, reading, and writing. This is what is measured in the campus and interviews and the job journey. So our algorithm, based on his baseline exam, it adjusts the algorithm in such a way that he gets a personalized course for the individual for next 120 hours. So if he does 120 hours, he moves one level above. And for the benefit of audience, I want to tell you one thing. We have employees more than 100 people. There are top-notch programmers. Okay. Now these programmers are capable of getting a job all the way in the Google with 40 lakhs. The only challenge that kid has is he is unable to put across the communication. Now our tool, because Cultus has given amazing training for you, but whether you want a 40,000 job or you want a 4 lakh rupees per month job, this gap is about the communication skills you can put across. And this platform, we call it Bharat English Test. It is indigenous, our own. This platform, it helps you where you stand, and it helps you to self-paced learning, personalized only for you, so that you are MNC job ready.
Okay, so this is the whole era of personalized learning paths, and this is what we built in the job readiness program as well. So that's very important, because otherwise somebody sitting in a classroom who already knows the subject gets bored, and somebody who doesn't know it has to go home and take tuitions, and basically the teacher is teaching to the lowest common denominator. That doesn't work. So tools like this help people reach the highest common factor in a way, to the complete level of their ability. So thank you very much for clarifying that. I just wanted all our learners to know about that, because we hope to roll out a program across Tamil Nadu with the support of TNSDC very soon. So thank you, and over to you, Tanvir.
Thank you, Nalin
Thank you,
sir.
sir. Thank you, Mr. Linga. Next up, we have, I think, can we have the video bumper from Mr. Naveen? Thank you. So next up, we have Global Babies. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Sangeeta, who's the CEO and MD of Babies, to talk about their culture and opportunities. Please, the operator, can you share the bumper?
Thank you so much. Yep. As I mentioned earlier, our company name is Globe Babies Private Limited, and we are located at Ratta Tech Meadows in Sholingnalur. Next slide, please. So about our company, ours is a subsidiary of an Australian-based company, which is Cryptosy, and we have been in the market for the last 7 years, servicing in Australia and Africa, and we recently moved to India as well. So we are just a startup where we are moving up the industry in the IT field. Next slide, please. So our mission, as the previous speakers, told us, bringing the IT solutions to help business to grow and reach a point where they use the technology and empower themselves. So our vision, our team's vision, is to bring the cutting edge technology and achieve that particular goal by using basic things, not the bigger ones, maybe the basic ones, and thrive in the digital world. Next slide. Yeah. So what are the services, other services we offer? As a team, we can work on each and every product over here is tailor-made. So we can work on the software development or web development or app development, like mobile app or web applications. And we are also into digital marketing services. Recently, we have added enterprise solution as well. So when coming to the crafting the future of digital innovations, these are the products which we have completed already, and few are in the pipeline. So the first one is in the African market, and the next two is in the Indian market. So if you guys have any questions, or if you would like to purchase these products, you're most welcome to reach us to us. I'll give you my phone number and our email ID at the end of the slide, where you can reach out to us at any point of time. Okay, the main part, work culture. So as Mr. Nalin and the previous speaker had informed us, they have kept a platform ready for us where once I complete my college, I want to get into an interview mode where I get placed in a good organization. So when I say an organization, what is an organization looking at a person or as an individual? So I have given you, I mean, I've worked on two people, one with an experienced team and the other one with a fresher. So when I look at an experienced person, what are the basic things I will look at? When he comes in, he must focus on the project. He must have the mentality to solve a problem. And thinking out of the box is the most efficient thing which we are looking at. Yes, you come, you chat, you do personal stuffs, you do anything. Yes, you're most welcome to do that. But the focus to be on the deadline on the project. Second thing, you can share your ideas, bring in your talent, bring in your ideas, your experience, whatever you've gained. You share it among us and try to churn the project and make it successful. And last but not the least, in as Mr. Nalin was saying, you need to start encouraging yourselves in by upskilling yourselves. So as a team, we are encouraging more of IDP programs where you can individually develop or upskill your talent, and there's no full stop for studying people. You can keep churning yourself, and age doesn't matter. You can learn, keep upskilling, because today thousands of people with the same skill set are coming out. Now, what is so special about, let's say if Tanvi is an employee who's looking for a job, and I say, what is so special about Tanvi? Why should I take Tanvi to my team? So these skill set will be an add-on weightage where these certification courses, which is like 3 months, 6 months or 1 year courses, which will be really helpful for you guys to churn out. Next slide, please. Thank you. Now coming to the freshers. Freshers with an empty mind, fresh mind, young blood, all the peppy talks and all, they're very eager to come and join a company. But the moment there's pressure, they are not ready to handle it. Either they stay or they run away to another company. But how long are you planning to run like this? Instead, as Nalin was saying, communication is key to success. Start working on your communication skill. Don't run away from problems. Try to face them up. Being in young blood, you're too smart when it comes to gadgets. Let it be a mobile, let it be a laptop. The moment you sit in front of it, you're doing wonders. But when it comes to explaining things, why are you backing out? What is stopping you guys? So start working on the area where you are weak rather than concentrating on the ones where you're strong. Second thing, when you make a mistake, admit that. Don't back out. Be honest. Say, I made a mistake and this will be the last time. Maybe I can improvise. I will learn something from here. Move on to the most important thing on a fresher is time management. I'm sorry to say this on the group over here, but time management is key to success, guys. So if you are not able to manage your time, you need to have time slot. Like maybe morning 2 to 3 hours, I need to finish this work, and next 3 hours I have to plan. You need to plan your day to complete your work. Don't run randomly like the way you used to do in schools and colleges, but now you're in a work culture. It's in a corporate sector. So the lifestyle and the atmosphere, your peer pressure, your senior pressure, you need to overcome all that. But to do that, time management, it would be the key point where you can start managing things. The other most point would be self-motivation. You're always looking out for somebody, because in schools and colleges, somebody was there to guide us or to teach us things. But when it comes to a company, we look for an employee who can go on autopilot mode. My boss would always say, when a company or a businessman wants to become an entrepreneur, his business should go on an autopilot mode. But to do that, what is the key thing we need to do? We need self-motivation. We need people with innovative ideas. We need people thinking out of the box, bringing new things for us. What can you do more for the company? How can the company grow because of this particular employee? That is what we look at. And next thing is, last but not the least, networking. Yes, connection is very important, team. Because as an individual, when I want to climb up the ladder, like when I want to grow up from where I started, like L1, I'm starting as an executive today. Tomorrow, or maybe after a few years, I'll climb up the ladder to become a manager. I need a beautiful network where people are there to guide me, to churn me, to showcase things to me. Let it be colleagues, let it be friends, anybody for that. But we need to have a good set of network, guys. Next slide, please. Thank you once again, team. So the main purpose of this job fair is to encourage you guys to motivate you all. I think that's the main word I can use over here, to motivate you guys to think out of the box, to overcome all the hurdles on your way and start moving forward, and so that you can thrive well in future and reach the heights of there. So if you guys have any questions, you're most welcome to ask me right now. or you can write to me at hr@webbies.com, or you can even call us and you can share your resumes. We do have job openings in Chennai for DevOps engineer with 5 years experience. We are looking for digital marketing expert. We are looking for customer service. Yes, we do have list of opportunities open for us. If you're really interested, feel free to send in your resumes.
Dr. Sangeeta, this is Nalin here.
Hi.
Thank you very much for that very nice presentation, and I hope to come and meet you in person sometime soon.
Sure, you're most welcome.
Just curious, what has sparked your own personal journey to where you have reached today? What do you think you have done that one or two things that makes you stand out versus your peers?
Okay. I tell this story to everybody. When I fall down, I don't walk, I run. I don't want to make the same mistake again. Yes, being a human being, I did make mistake, but I learned from my mistakes and I started running. I never looked back, but I was looking forward. I was looking for a leader to guide me, or a person to teach me how to go forward.
It's very interesting you say that. I was reading a story about how water buffaloes react to a hurricane. When a hurricane starts coming,
They'll
water
come.
buffaloes don't run. They run towards the hurricane because they know
Yeah,
the sooner they confront it, sooner it'll get over. And the more they run, it'll catch up anyway. So that's a
true.
very, very good life lesson. Thank you very much for sharing that. Back
You're
to you,
welcome.
Samir.
Thank you, Dr. Sangeeta.
Thank you, Tanvi. Thank you, Nalin, so much for this opportunity once again. On behalf of our team, I'll thank you, everybody.
Uh, our next partner is Vision India Services Private Limited. We are pleased to welcome Mr. Madan Kumar Sundar, State Growth Manager. Can we have the video bumper?
Vision India Service Private Limited, I'm going to explain before that. We have the 15 years of the field. Almost we have 150 corporate partnerships, and then 33,000 workforce, and then 52 skill center under rural BPOs also. We are, our business verticals is staffing, skilling and training, advisory services, even employee of records are also waiting for that. And one more thing, so mainly from we have the separate job portals also. Even a lot of people say they are struggling in that current situation. We have the easily to find a job nearby jobs also. It's from the justjob.co.in the website. So any candidate they use in free of cost, easily to use for that. So we right now we are going to supporting from the manufacturing industries, and then other related industries also, from the non-IT backgrounds also. We're going to be supported from staffing manpower also. So right now we have the vacancy from Apollo's. Yeah, we have the very good clients of Apollo, MRF, Schneider Electrical. So it's all rapport with that various a lot of vacancy going on from. Lot of vacancy going on from the Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, various locations also available for right now the solution. So who are interested, definitely we are going to be supported. And then thank you for this opportunities for Cultus education teams and good initiative. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Mr. Madan.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so we have covered applications, we have covered interviews. Now we move back to the opportunities that await you. We have covered VXL and Globe Webis. Next up is Omega. These remaining slots are crucial. Pay close attention to the next few company profiles, as they may hold the perfect role for you. Thank you for staying engaged. We are back on schedule now to welcome our next partner. We welcome Mr. Satyaruban Kantaswamy, Senior Talent Acquisition Specialist from Omega. Can we have the video bumper played? Yes, Mr. Satya.
Hi, everyone. My name is Satya Ruben. I'm a senior talent acquisition specialist in Omega Healthcare, and I've been in this industry for past 6 years. So, throughout my journey, Omega, gives me a lot of opportunity for freshers. So, hope everyone in this call knows about what is Omega Healthcare and how does our operations work. So let me explain about like what is like Omega Healthcare. So we have been in this industry for past more than 2 decades, and we have been like number one healthcare when compared with like kind of our domestic remote operators across the global locations. And we have office in 5 locations in Chennai, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Trichy, and Coimbatore. And our headquarters is located in Manila, Philippines, as well as in Florida, US. And during this progress of companies' expansions and growth, we have a lot of clients in our like kind of Athena denials and rights of progress and kind of a Vendra and TTSPL. So these are our companies like our co-partner companies like associate with our clients directly we have been dealing with. Through like we are the first prime vendors for our clients outsourcings, and this is like kind of not only kind of a business process outsourcing, so we are into a kind of a healthcare like KPO, like which is like kind of a knowledge process outsourcings. So we have been hiring fresh talents for every month. So every month the openings will be like around like more than 70 plus openings for every month. So our target candidate is like a fresh graduates who been graduated from a universities, not from a kind of a tier one or tier two. Like we have been focusing on our students who've been coming from a tier three students. So we found out like these people's like we need to uplift the people's life by giving opportunity for fresh talents. So apart from communication skills, so we are looking for a candidate who can able to sustain and work in our cultures for at least a 2 to 3 years. So this is how our recruitment process cycle works. So what Omega do in this US industry market is like we are a mediator company between domestic like kind of a health insurance operator as well as doctors. We collect the information from the doctors and we process the medical insurance verifications and we process it and we settle back to the claims to the following people. So this is how Omega works. We are into a RCM company, so it just stands for Revenue Cycle Management. So the revenue will be like processing based upon a cycle from the payers to providers to health insurance dealers. So we are a mediator between all these processing executives. So here we are giving opportunity for a fresh talent, the designation called process executive AR. And the process executive AR, like they need to talk to US insurance representative on behalf of Omega, and they processing the claims and settle back to the doctors. And I hope like everyone know like as we work for a US process, so it will be definitely comes under a night shift role. So throughout this night shift role, like we provide a two-way cab for both male and female candidates, even if they are in our perimeter bound. Mostly it will be covered all over the Chennai area, and the only thing we looking for a candidate like who have excellent communication skills. Communication in the sense like not only on a grammatical part, we need a candidate who will be able kind of sentence formations ability, like kind of like the previous sentences should be completed if the candidate is speaking for a kind of a things. Their communication should be like kind of a clear cut, and it's not to be like kind of a prolonged like with a little kind of a US accents. And like the salary for this role would be around like 23,000 as the CTC. And what Omega does when compared with other companies, like every companies have a bonus of like every year once there will be appraisal, but in Omega like we do appraisal cycle for every 3 months. So in that way we attract more candidate, because like when it comes to process executive, their initial salary would be 18,000, but after 3 months, like every 3 months based upon the performance, the salary will get revised. So generally companies will be revised the salary based upon the performance for every year, but in Omega we do that for every 3 months, so that within a year a candidate can gain up to a kind of a 40 to 50% of hike from the current CTC. So this is what our routine works too. And we have been focusing on many colleges like kind of a campus events, and we hire candidates from job fairs and through the kind of a skill academies as well as like kind of NGOs and foundations. So we have been into for branding and marketing industry so throughout the year. And apart from this, like we've been focusing only on kind of a fresh graduate, as well as like we have a separate divisions called medical coding. So I'll be part of a AR acquisition, like kind of a process executive AR coding, and we have a separate domain which is called kind of a medical coding. So for that, like we've been hiring a completely medical coding people's like the candidates from a life science background. So what the differentiate between here is like for AR caller, like we hire a candidate and we give a training. But for medical coding, first we give a training to a candidate at free of cost, and then we hire a candidate from that. Like we have a separate academy called OMCA, which is called OMCA Medical Coding Academy. So this is how the two differentiates between work and but when it comes to company culture. So like this is a kind of a diversity culture which should be followed in our company. And as a thing, like we have been like into a multinational business. Like we do have clients in India as well as in US. So the diversity like will be upon like equal and giving opportunity for every employee. So this is how our company culture suits. So and I hope like candidates will be eager to join our company regarding our recruitment process. The only thing is that like they just need to focus on the communication parameters. So apart from communication parameters, like we don't consider any aptitude or like kind of group discussion. The only thing is that like the candidates need to speak a little bit confidence when it comes to speaking to other person, because their daily job routine is to speak to a US insurance representative. So and this is all from my side. So that's all from my side, Tamir. And I just want
Thank,
to thank this Cultus Foundation like for giving opportunity to explore the things to our candidates, and this is a good initiative for the kind of this virtual orientation. So there,
thank you, Mr. Satya. I have a question for you.
yes.
How does Omega measure success in this role? Is it primarily based on ticket resolution time, or the error rate, or the client feedback?
So generally, we have been into a client feedback. So because we've been working on a client feedback basis only, right? It's not kind of a ticket basis. Like when it comes to a client success ratio, we need, because it deals with the insurance, right? So on time delivery is like a must here. So client success will be a first priority matter for successful in Omega Healthcare.
Okay, thank you very much.
Sure, Tamir.
Now we will look at opportunities within the Cultus family. Join me in welcoming Ms. Aparna Singh, Director Cultus Education.
Good morning, everyone. And it is my pleasure to be here. Such a wonderful opportunity I see for all the learners out there to look at the possibilities that are there in different job roles from different companies that are presenting today. And it is a pleasure for me to talk about Cultus, the company which we run, and we are offering trainings to students not only in Tamil Nadu but in different parts of India for different 4.0 industry skills, which are so important today for you to be more relevant in the job market, to add on to your skills, or to be more and more being more and more productive in whatever you do. So let me just, can I share my screen, Mr. Tanveer? Is it possible for me to do that? Yeah, so just wanted to give you a brief about who we are. Many of you may know already because you have been engaged with us in the various training sessions. But just to give, because we know that there are many more students who have joined today. So Cultus Education, we are primarily a skilling company where we innovate and enhance skilling experiences with technology, and we offer unique and creative solutions to the skilling challenges that we have seen from and heard from various aspects of the industry. Like our managing director spoke a little while ago, the video played a little while ago, and we talked about job readiness. So Cultus Job Readiness is one of our flagship products or training that we offer for people to be job ready. Apart from that, we also have many other programs that training programs that we do, which are like cloud computing, artificial intelligence, green energy, 5G communication, digital marketing, and graphic design. And we also do full stack application development and many more. So these are all very in demand skills that we train underemployed and unemployed youth from various parts of the society, or from by partnering with either government or with uh, private organizations. So we have been working rigorously with a very robust team and guided by a very strong leadership team at our end. So how we operate is we have a lot of focus that we pay on learner to get the desired outcome. Also, we take a lot of we follow a lot of procedures in selecting the learners, in also trying to keep them aware of the expectations, so that learners who understand and can commit themselves to the learning journey come join the training programs. It is very important for us to do that, because we do believe in collaboration of the learning being a collaborative journey, essentially. The scale is, as I spoke earlier, we work with government, CSR funds, and corporates for large-scale impact projects. We do stay away from B2C, but we have programs for school children, university students, unemployed youth, teachers, SMEs, and blue-collar workers as well. So we're perpetually working in all segments of the society. The methodology that we adopt is a unique platform that provides assessments. So that's what our managing director's video on the job readiness portal was very clearly explaining, of how we first assess, understand where you are, what is your prior knowledge, and based on that, we give you a curated journey. So with all our skilling programs, we also generally offer the job readiness program, and then we see that anybody who gets trained with Cultus is definitely job ready, and then we can put them out in the job market. So that's what we have been doing extensively over the years with great results. And today we are here to also talk to you about some of the openings that we have at our end. So we are looking for AWS Restart trainers in the coming months who could now, so all the learners who have finished their AWS CCP certification can further do an SAA, and we will train them to become trainers who can then start doing the AWS Restart training. So that's something we're looking out for. We also have a couple of openings in HR and account positions, and also in content development. So we are looking at these positions within the organization. And what we look for essentially, what is the kind of profile that we look for candidates? We look for people who are driven, who are hungry, eager to learn, have the attitude to work hard and do a lot of things on our own. We are a growing company, and our whole focus is to have a team that buys in with our vision, and we are able to seamlessly integrate them in the system, and they grow as we grow with the organization. So that's our whole mission of looking out for people. So those who are interested, those jobs are listed. Please go ahead and apply. As a culture, like I said, we are very inclusive. We are somebody who encourages people to learn. There'll be a lot of opportunities of learning and growing within the organization. That is something we focus on. So we are looking at freshers for certain positions and people with some experience and ready to learn more to join us as well in the different positions. So thank you, Mr. Tanveer. That's all I had to say. We will look forward to many more engagements like this in the coming days. And thank you all for having me over here.
Thank you, Ms. Aparna. So next we have one of India's leading staffing solutions providers, which is Quest Corp Limited. Please welcome Mr. Parameshwaran Ayappan, Manager Recruitment. Let's have the video bumper played. Over to you, Mr. Parameshwaran.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks for introducing myself. My name is Parameshwaran. from Trust Corp. It is being largest staffing business company. We include all the type of recruitments like IT, non-IT, BFSI. Non-IT means it should be we are in all the sectors like banking and financial and retail segments and warehouse logistics and the things and M&I like manufacturing sectors also. We always hiring all the type of candidates. We need all the type of candidates like minimum, we looking for the support for pan India startup means we can support for helping to still top level management issues.
So moving forward, we have Nexicom Technologies. Please welcome Ms. Nikita, Senior Associate. Please have the video button. Over to you, Nikisha.
Good morning to everyone present here, and thank you for this opportunity. I am Nikisha Vibita, Senior Associate at Nexicom Technologies, and we at Nexicom provide solutions for 5G and 6G technologies, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and also network innovations. Our aim is simple, but it is powerful. It is to shape the future of communications. So basically, we aim and our main goal is to bridge the gap between the academic and the industrial professionals. So we provide courses, training, and also real world exposure to the students so that the academy and industry gap is bridged. So we also have solutions for our core strengths are expertise in end-to-end 5G networks, industrial partnerships and research collaborations, upskilling and training through real-world test environments. So we have also internship collaborations with Cultus Education and Technological Service Private Limited, and we are so proud of telling about this. And also we are offering 300 plus internship openings in 2025 under the Tamil Nadu Skill Development Program, and we are trying to expand it to 5,000 plus internship opportunities in 2026. So let me brief you on what we do and explain our solutions and services also. So our core strengths basically is to expertise in end-to-end 5G networks, as I said, and also upskilling and training through real-world test environments. So, and we have developed an end-to-end test environments that like there are 3 types of environments that we have brought in. So first is the physical test bed, physical 5G 6G test bed with a complete setup of the user equipment that we call as UE, the G Node B that has all the CUDU and all the network functions, and also the core network components for real-time testing. It is literally a package, like the entire network in a single setup. And also we have the virtual 5G 6G test bed, where it is a portable system that you can simulate the network scenarios on your own computer. Like you can develop different scenarios in your own PC. So another type of environment is the cloud native. So it is a scalable environment basically for AI based analytics. And also we provide services like lab as a service. You can use the lab services like 5G labs, like 24/7 access. So this service we are providing, and also we are providing skill development courses in the area of 5G and 6G, and also network innovations, including AI and ML applications. And about the internship opportunities, everyone will be thinking of a career growth in internship opportunity. Basically, normally the internships will be of theoretical part, more of theoretical part, but we at Nexicom provide a very practical and a very industrial oriented exposure in the during the internship, and also on completion of the internship we provide and joint certification from Nexicom Technologies and also Cultus Education and Technological Services. So it is recognized by the Tamil Nadu Skill Development Program. So it is a win-win situation where you get all the knowledge and also you are prepared to face the industry while you are in a competitive world. If you have this kind of knowledge and if you have this experience and this certificate, it is easy to go through the interview, or if you apply for higher studies in the field of communication and electronics or data science. So to wind off at Nextcom, we are not just building networks, we are building careers and futures. If you're eager to learn, innovate, and be a part of 5G and 6G transformation story, we would love to have you join us. Thank you for your time and welcome to the future of communication. And thank you for giving me this opportunity.
I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
What are the Nexicom's major strategic goals for the next 12 to 18 months? How will the teams hiring today contribute to achieving those?
So we basically, as I mentioned, we are a company which is bridging the gap between academy and industry. We are focusing on more of giving trainings, and also we are including professors and the academic people, not only the students, and we are also educating the professors on the real world applications. So through this, they will be some they will like bring the students into this. So with this, I guess more number of students will join our community, and we will grow this education and the technology, future technology more in India, because still in India 5G and 6G is only on the research side and it is not getting implemented as in other countries. So being developing more in the developing state, we are more aiming to the academic institutions, and in the future we will collaborate more with the academic institution and bring more students into this.
Thank you, Nikisha.
Yeah,
for your
thank you,
time. Now let's hear from Data Corp. Please welcome Ms. Shilpa Hiremat, HR, with the video bumper.
My name is Shilpa from HR Data Crop Traffic Private Limited. Okay, this is our office is in Bangalore, Kengeri. Karnataka is Bangalore is a head office. Okay, we have 2,000 employees are working in all over Pan India. We have international projects and a domestic project also. We have international. We have a office in South Africa, Germany, and London. Okay. And we are hiring from freshers also. We are 1 week training we are giving. Our business is video analyst, traffic analysis, this thing, service will be there. Okay, first 1 year will be students will be in NAPS under only National Apprenticeship Scheme we are hiring. After it's based on performance, after 1 year we are taking to on roll. If you want to see our Data Crop Tech website is there, you can see our things, everything will be know that.
Have you shared any deck with our team for today's?
Nothing. I have not shared anything. Just I will message Farjana for this one, our website. She can see everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so let me ask you a few questions.
Yeah.
For the roles being hired today, that is
Hmm.
today and tomorrow, we are continuing tomorrow as well.
Okay.
So
Tamil
what is
Nadu we
the
have
requirement?
openings. Tamil Nadu also we have openings, and Tamil Nadu
Okay.
Salem, Dharmapuri, and Palakkad we have branches. There also we have openings, and Gurgaon also we have openings.
Okay. So I would like to ask you, what are the core analytical tools and languages like Python, R, SQL, specific visualization software
This
that
is
new
first
team
we are
members? Huh?
first we are hiring basic video analyst only. Save any candidate,
Okay.
just like they have to count the vehicle movement. Okay, they have to
Okay.
count the vehicle movement. We have a software they can apply in Excel. Thing. Python IT people will be taking care of that one. We have our team IT software engineers. They will support for us.
Okay. And
Py-
how is the data team structured? Are roles more specialized, example, data engineer versus data analyst, or are they expected to be more cross-functional?
No, just the basic is enough for us.
Okay.
Computer knowledge. Yeah.
Great. So thank you very much, Sipa.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so please welcome Ms. Padma Jairaman, Senior Associate Director, Campus and Institutional Alliances from Movate. And we have the video bumper played. So can we have the presentation shared on the screen?
I can't present, right?
No. We will be presenting from our side.
Sure.
Our team is going to share the screen. There. So over to you, Padma.
Sure. So good morning, Tanvi. Thank you for this opportunity. And my name is Padma, and I'm Senior Associate Director of Campus and Institutional Alliances from this company called Movate, right? And Movate specializes in cybersecurity and firewall security. We've always been known traditionally as, a cybersecurity company. But currently, I think, ever since we used to be called as CSS Corp, now we are called as Movate. And right now, there is a lot of focus on high tech also. So we've been recruiting AI, ML engineers, right? Data science and all that. But today, this specific activity is because we have some requirements for one of our processes, one of our business verticals in Hyderabad. The business vertical is called Digital Infrastructure Services. You can go to the next slide, Tanvi. Yeah, so I'll elaborate about the role, but like I said, we are a customer-facing organization. So we've completed about 28 years now. We used to be called CSS Corp. Now we are called Movate in September 2021. And we work with large clients. So we configure and manage networks of, high net worth organizations like Palo Alto, Aruba, Google, right? These are some of the large brands that we work with. And we have close to about 12,000 employees spread across the globe. We work across 21 delivery locations. We are headquartered in Texas, and we are constantly being reviewed, validated, and we've been garnering a lot of awards from analyst organizations across the globe. Can we go to the next slide, please? Yeah, so like all other organizations, right? There is this necessity for us, to embrace AI in whichever form. So as an organization, we are also moving towards that space. So including the CEO till, people who come from campus, everyone's been going through AI appreciation programs across the globe. And, we're also looking at ways of how we can involve AI in some of our functions, right? So that's the focus right now. And like I said, next we'll come to the role. Okay, these are the delivery locations. So you'll see multiple centers in the US. We are there in Austin, Texas, Dallas, Costa Rica, Colombia. Costa Rica and Colombia are large accounts for us. We are also there in Poland. We are there in Manila. Manila is also a large account. And of course, Mauritius, South Africa. In India, we are there across 3 locations. We are there in Hyderabad, Chennai, and Bangalore. Chennai is the largest account. Most of the business verticals operate from Chennai. But we are currently looking at you for Hyderabad, right? Next slide, please. Yeah. So because we come from the networking space, right? Even before the pandemic, after the pandemic, I think even in terms of bottom line, in terms of business, growth has never stopped for us. And it's only, scaled up exponentially post the pandemic because all of us are going, connecting virtually. So the demand for networking and cybersecurity engineers is only, growing exponentially. I've been told that we have close to about 1.5 million jobs in cybersecurity. So we cut across various sectors, right? Everyone needs networking. So we cut across sectors. So we work with clients who come from telecom, retail, BFSI, education, right? And tech, SaaS companies. So these are some of the clients across the globe. Next, yeah. So now, like I said, we operate across 4 business verticals. So one is digital infrastructure services. The second is digital engineering. Third is enterprise product and digital customer experience and sales, right? Now, let me just leave the first. So digital engineering services, we focus on Java full stack, automation, those kind of jobs, AI/ML roles, right? We have something called Propel. All that comes under digital engineering services, right? Enterprise product services is our niche. We are known for it. So that is where, we recruit cybersecurity engineers, wireless networking engineers. And then we have digital customer experience and sales, which is the consumer technical support, right? Today, we are looking at you for the first vertical, which is digital infrastructure services, where you come in as a NOC engineer or a SOC engineer. You manage clouds, you manage infrastructure, networking infrastructure, right? And today, we are also looking at you for this client Google. So you'll be working out of their office, right? Yeah. So next. So the role is actually, you're going to come in as a IT service desk where you'll provide IT service and you'll also do network monitoring and infrastructure management support. We are looking at BSc, BCA, computer science, MSc computer science, MCA, BTech, ideally from Hyderabad or Vizag, because that is where the work location is going to be. It's easier for you. And therefore, we are looking at students from these locations. If you're willing to migrate from Bangalore or Chennai, we are open to it. And we would like you to have greater than or equal to 60% in your CGPA, no standing arrears. We want excellent communication skill because if you have communication, we are pretty confident that we will be able to train you in technology. And we do not really expect you to know technology when you come from college because, like I said, networking, we learn it theoretically, but then you don't get access to labs, right? So that is something that we are confident we'll be able to train you, but you need to do extremely well in your communication. So we are looking at a B1 in the CFR framework, right? And you should have the ability, because this is going to be a problem-solving job. So you must have an appetite for it, appetite for technology itself. And then you must be willing to sign a 2-year service agreement. This is a training service agreement. This is not a bond. We don't take your originals and all that, right? This is a training service agreement for 2 years. We want to nurture you within Movate. We want you to stay with us because we're going to invest a lot of time and effort in training you in technology. And because you're going to work with clients across the globe, right? It becomes important for you to work in night shifts. And night shifts actually start at 1:30 in the afternoon with Movate, right? So any 9-hour slot from 1:30 is night shift. Similarly, morning 5:30 to let's say 12, that is also night shift for us, right? So night shift necessarily does not have to be night 11 o'clock to evening 5, morning 5 o'clock or something. So night shift will be anywhere starting from 1:30 in the afternoon, right? Yeah, and you will be trained for almost about 2.5 months, and you'll also be certified, right? You'll have access to a lot of labs. You'll have access to, some of our courses in the virtual university, which we call as iAccelerate. So there is no end for skilling and learning also. Next slide, please. So all campus recruits, irrespective of the role, you come in as a trainee. And, we for Hyderabad location, we pay 2.8 lakhs plus, night shift element, which is almost about 36,000 rupees, right? So that it will be your starting landing salary. In 3 years, you'll become a senior engineer. Every year, there will be appraisal twice. We will have one appraisal in the month of May. We'll have one appraisal in the month of September. And you will be eligible for career progression, work progression. But you must have a KRA rating of more than 3.5, and you must have successfully completed your work goals and your study goals, right? Yeah. Next. And you may ask, okay, what happens? You have high tech. And generally students have this feeling, I have to join a coding job, right? So the logical next question will be, will I have movement? So we have built career tracks. So today you join for digital infrastructure services. From there, within 18 months, you can move to DES, you can move to EPS, depending on what you want to specialize on. So those career tracks have been built within the organization. You'll have to qualify for that role. It'll be a marketplace, right? All the mails will hit your box. And if you think you're aspiring for that role, you'll have to give another interview and make sure that you qualify for those roles. Yeah. So process will not be much. I think the next slide is on the process of the interview. So I'm hoping that, Cult will send us the registration tracker with the details of the candidates. There'll only be 2 rounds for you. One round will be the online communication assessment round using a tool called Halo AI. Okay, it is not an aptitude test. It is a language assessment test, which means you'll have various language competencies. You'll have listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Because you're going to work with clients, you'll have to speak well, you'll have to write well, right? So therefore, we will check you on your language competencies. Sit in a place where there's absolutely no distraction. Make sure that your mic is working, your earphones are working, your video is enabled. It's also a video proctored tool. So you'll have to ensure that no one is walking behind you and all that, right? And once you complete that, if you qualify, then we will move you directly to round 3, which is the technical discussion, where you'll meet our technical experts online virtually, right? If you qualify in the virtual round, then we will release your offer letters, right? So it's a very simple process, nothing much, right? Next slide. Yeah, so as a policy, we work 5 days a week. All of you are aware of it. Generally, ITS companies work 5 days in a week. We work 9 hours a day. And there are multiple leave options for you. You'll have general leave, you'll have sick leave, hospitalization leave. You'll have something called donate your leave option, which is very, very unique to Movate. I haven't seen it elsewhere, right? And apart from salary, you'll have incentives, from you can go to the next slide. Apart from your salary, you'll have insurance coverage for you and your families. You can also top up those insurance. Then we are an organization which believes that you need to constantly upskill yourself. So there is a certification reimbursement policy of about 20,000 rupees. You'll have to get approvals from your manager, right? So you can take up a course every year, right? Internally or externally, get certified, move up in the ladder, right? And you will be provided with cab facilities for night shifts. And then you'll also be provided with meals at subsidized cost. You'll all work very closely with me because I head campus. So for almost about 1.5 years, I'll also travel with you. I will be available for any kind of assistance that you may need, right? So with that, yeah, I think I'll close the session, Tanveer. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Padma, for this information and the well-made PPT and all that.
Yeah.
I have one question for you.
Yeah.
Since you head campus and institutional alliances, what is Movate's long-term vision for engaging with educational partners like Cultus to build the future workforce?
See, Tanveer, we do work very closely with colleges, okay, and we have MOUs with colleges across the South India states, right? So that is one thing that will continue. Depending on the numbers, if we have larger numbers, we will definitely work with education institutes, training institutes also. But you know that, there are off-campus. Like, for example, I've approached, this itself is an off-campus thing, right? Which we may not get in college. So definitely we'll come back to you when requirements like this come. That is one. Secondly, there are also opportunities to see if you can do, we do about 200 hours of technical training while they are in college, right?
Okay.
And we can look at partnerships if you can deliver that training in college and all that.
Sure, we will take this offline. We can discuss.
Yeah, we haven't really started that yet because we have loyalty colleges. We still stick to them, but it's something in the future we may look at. We have done it with partners in the past, right? So that is a possibility. Yeah.
So we'll discuss another day.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And I can see a good number of applications coming in.
Lovely, lovely.
So once this event gets over, maybe by lunchtime, so then we will be able to collect the applications and then share that with you.
Sure.
Post which you can
No
schedule
problem.
the interview
No
process.
problem. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you. So who do we have next? Okay, so we have ISI India.
Hey, hi, hello. Hope I'm
Hi,
audible.
hi Ruchika. Hi. So we welcome you to this program. Give me a minute so that we can play the video bumper. So up next we have ISI India. Please welcome Ms. Ruchika Negi, the HR Generalist. Over to you, Ruchika.
Hi, thank you so much for inviting us. Okay, so yes, we are basically a skill development organization. At ISI India, we collaborate with different institutions, government bodies, and top industries to establish our centers. So we collaborate with them for the EV technology, AI, solar, drone, and we are working with different government and NGO sectors as well. So our main motive is our B2B segment, in which we are just establishing the organization. We also collaborate with academic institutions for our e-mobility event. Okay, so we also having this B2C part, in which we are working in a segment for providing the skill development courses to the students about EV technology. Our vision is to just make a global hub of electric technology in the global platform. Can you please move the presentation to next page? Okay, so our main focus is the EV technology. So we are working in the Pan India location. Our headquarters is in Noida, and we are also placed in different states that will include the Maharashtra, Bangalore, Orissa. We covered all the states almost for establishing our centers. We also acknowledged and recognized with the different awards. So we have National Youth Award, which we received in 2016 through Sri Yogi Adityanath ji, and Titans of Technology Award, EDN Star Award, and Social Entrepreneurship Award. Please move the presentation. So we are recognized with AICTE, NSTC, ASTC for the government. We are recognized with Government of Orissa, Government of Kerala. Here we are establishing our centers and provide training to the rural areas students, women for the NGO segments. We are having ICICI Foundation, EduNet Foundation, Hero Motocorp, Life MG Motors. This is our industry's partner, in which we are working with the R&D segments of their own companies. So as I told you, we are working in Pan India location. These are the some states we are already covered and establish our centers. So the facilities, the products we are having, we are establishing the EV labs, Center of Excellence, Solar Labs, AI Labs, IoT embedded drone, e-mobility events also we are conducting while collaborating with academia, and corporate training programs. So these are the verticals in which we are working. We are working with academia for establishing the labs for BTech and MTech students. For government, we are working with governments as well for establishing the labs, and we also provide certification courses and NSTC like enterprises. So we are working with industries as well. For industries, we are working same. We are working with the R&D project. We are working with the existing employees of the organization. So till now, we have established more than 51 COE labs in Pan India, which are currently working, and non-working. So overall, we have established more than 150 labs till now. So e-mobility events, we basically conduct 2 events in annually. We collaborate with academia and pitch their faculties, HODs, to let their student collaborate in our organization, where they prepare their prototypes on EV, and we present their prototypes in our organization's event. So we are having some programs as well in the Center of Excellence Lab. So like EV quality inspectors, EV assembly technicians, service technicians. We are also preparing the youths for these roles, and we placed more than 1.5 lakhs students in from different organizations. These are our corporate training partners. We collaborated with Jaguar, Land Rover, Mando, Bajaj, Chetak. So these are the industries we have collaborated for establishing the labs and provide the existing employees trainings related to the EV technology. And these are some media recognition.
And then I have a question for you.
Sure.
What are the essential software tools or technical standards that a new hire must become proficient in during their first 3 months?
So you're asking for the software and what
software tools or technical standards that a new joinee will need to know in the first 3 months.
Okay, so if you're asking for this employees thing, so we are having our KEKA systems in which if you are asking for the technical part only, like for EV trainers, so they must know how to because they are going to provide sessions online, so they know how to use the Zoom and the Microsoft meetings. No such technical tools we are required as of now. It's just basic tools they must know. Yeah. And for non-tech as well, we are having our business development executives for this B2B thing. So for B2B as well, they're having their meetings online, offline. So just they are required to just know the meeting links. For purchase executive, we require someone to know Zoho, as we are working with the Zoho books. So Zoho they must know.
Okay. Thank you, Ruchika, for the presentation.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
So our next partner is Semicon Academy. We are pleased to welcome their founder, Mr. Ranjit, to present. Can we have the video bumper?
Hey, hi,
Mr. Ranjit.
Hey, hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good too.
Yeah, so let me quickly share my presentation.
Yeah, you want to share or you have already shared with our team?
I have shared with Christine. So whom should I share now?
Okay. Just a minute.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, so can I go ahead?
Please go ahead.
Yeah, so we are a group of company with our presence in the VLSI space. So we have PRS Semicon Technology, which takes care of the IC front end and the back end services, including the analog design services. So we also provide end-to-end solutions on system on chip, which takes care of specification to delivering a chip. And then we have another organization, which is Spec to Chip Semiconductor, which takes care of the IP solutions, which is our intellectual properties, which is taken care by our R&D team. So here we develop products, and we also provide support in terms of turnkey product development. Then we have another organization which takes care of the VLSI competency building, which includes campus to corporate training. This has various level of programs with short, long term, and this is purely based on the VLSI domain. So that's more about the PRS group company. If you could move to the next slide. So this is more about PRS Semicon Technologies. PRS Semicon Technologies is a fabless semiconductor company which is driven by people, passion, process, and perfection. This is formed by a group of experts who are working with the VLSI industry for the last 25 plus years. This group company was formed in 2022, and it's about 3.5 years old company now, where we develop our own products, which is taken care of by the R&D research and development team. And we have 4 businesses. In fact, one is R&D, other one is business administration services. So we have about 25 plus business partners across the globe. We support them in promoting and reselling their reliable IPs. And we have other business unit which takes care of the service. This is where the actual chip designing comes into play, where we support our global customer on ASIC, FPGA, and SoC based design, verification, and validation services. Then L&D, this primarily focuses on passionate engineers who wanted to be part of the VLSI industry. to build their capability in the VLSI domain. So we not just develop their knowledge and skill, we also make them competent to be part of the VLSI industry. The support and service that we offer via PRS Semicon Technologies are IP solutions, digital and analog services, and learning and development, which as I said before, it takes care of the campus to corporate competency building. So this is a global presence. In India, we have 4 branches. One is our own branch. Other 3 are our partner branch, where they are providing us the space in terms of working on this VLSA domain. Then we have one in Taiwan, China, Germany, and Costa Rica. So these are our global presence. Go to the next slide. So this is our executive leadership team. This is Mr. Yuvraj Arunachalam. He is the founder of the organization. He comes up with 25 plus years of experience in the VLSA industry. Lastly, before he started this organization, he was the global head of VLSA domain for LTTE Technology Services. That's myself, Ranjit. I take care of the operations and technology. That's our HR director. Currently, she's unable to present today because she is another client meeting. So on her behalf, I'm taking this session. And we are not just limiting with this leadership team alone. We have also spread across the board in terms of our advisors and experts who come up with again 25 plus years of experience in the VLS industry. So these are our experts and the advisors. So there are a couple more experts who also support from the bigger organization like Intel, Google, and AMD. When you move to the next slide, you can see their support that they offer to us. So they more so they provide a virtual support to us because they are not located in Chennai or in Tamil Nadu. They are based out of US and the UK, or some are in other part of India. So they provide virtual support to us in terms of mentoring the team, guiding and supporting for building this competency as well as for the projects. So that's more about our industry experts and mentors. Go to the next slide. So our vision is to build a global capability development center where we build the capability that is required. So our thought process based on the project requirements, then we hire, we train and deploy. So HTD is the our vision and mission. It's a strategic initiative by the PRS Semicon Technology. So how are these projects? These projects, we get it from the government. We have government-based projects. We have a business partner requirement. We have our own global customers, as well as we take care of the research and development projects. So when you look at the on-demand VLSI job roles in the market, we have the listed roles that you see are the on-demand VLSI job roles in the market currently. So that's more about our Global Capability Development Center. So this is a 4-quadrant framework that we have. When you look at people, process, client, and technology, where the primary focus is onto the people, where we foster a culture which is more of collaborative, innovative, and accountability. We empower those individuals and encourage them to take ownership and deliver with excellence. Also, when you look at the internship pipeline starts from the 5th semester of the colleges, as well as whosoever is requiring for internship at any given point in time, we also provide them internship. Our internship is more of project-based internship and cooperative internship too. That's more on the people. When you look at the process is a well-defined and a structured process. When you look at the competency building program, there has to be a set of process that need to follow. We call it as 5 A's and 5 W's. And there is a mentors assigned to each mentees or interns, and a weekly review and the project reviews are done on a weekly basis too. So these internship are also linked to their placements. So based on their performance, which is tracked in the daily timesheet as well as the competency building program tracker, the placement is also taken care using those weekly reviews and the feedback given by the mentors. So when you look at our internship program, there is a process where we look at their in terms of passion towards VLSI. We also assess their basic skills in the VLSI requirement. Then we onboard them, and then they follow through the entire program where they track their daily performance in the daily timesheets as well as their competency building tracker. So this is our process is defined. And when you look at technology, this primarily focusing on the tools that is being used in the industry. So we provide the exposure to all the industry required tools. We call them as EDA tools, electronic design automation tools. We provide exposure to all the tools whereby they work on live projects, and also they work on our silicon proven IPs. So which gives them an upper hand in terms of their exposure to the industry. Also, we not only focus on the current requirement of the market, we also make them as a future proof, whereby when you look at current EDA tools, they also come up with some of the AI-based approaches too. So we also look at the AI integration and again the automation workflow into the technology front. So that's more about the technology. When you look at the client, regarding our partnership and market, we have already collaborated with a couple of universities and MSMEs, and also we focus on the government initiative which comes via the India Semiconductor Missions. We also do the co-creator project which is done via industry and the academia, which is again taken through our clients as well. So our partners and the client, they also encourage in terms of internship and support us in terms of the hiring and placement as well. So these talents are truly driven by the projects, which is a greater exposure for them in terms of building this VLSA competency. So that's more about our 4-quadrant framework. Over to the next slide. So that's our success stories. In the last 3 years, we have built 3 companies, which I spoke about initially, and we have taped out 3 chips, and we have about 30 products as our own, which is called as IPs, and we have over 300 team players currently. So our vision directly connects to the India Semiconductor Mission, whereby we are not only focused on designing front, we are also trying to build the capability, which I spoke about in terms of Global Capability Development Center.
I have a question.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Given the rapid advancements in the global semiconductor industry, what is one major technical challenge or market shift that Semicon Academy is currently preparing its workforce for?
Yeah, so when you look at the actual requirement of the industry, so what we call it as what industry needs is not primarily taken care during their college or universities or any academies. So there is a huge gap in terms of what is actually required and what needs to be fed into them in terms of competency. So most of the colleges and the training academies, they primarily focus on the skill, knowledge and the skilling front. So the companies or the organizations look for competent engineers. So this is where we make one difference in terms of building their competency, whereby we provide them access to our silicon proven IPs, intellectual properties, as well as they work on the live customer project. So that gives them hands-on experience. So which make them industry ready. So basically our vision in Semicon Academy is to focus on a day zero productive candidates for the VLS industry.
Got it. Thank you very much, Ranjit.
Thank you, Tanvir. So lastly, I'll just showcase the collaborations that we are probably.
Okay.
That's one of the things that I wanted to highlight too. These are some of the collaborations. So AICT, we have been part of AICT recently, somewhere around in 2023. They were releasing this MTech and VLSA program. So we were one of the industry partner for them in terms of building this curriculum for the entire engineering colleges in India. Also, we have partnered with Kalasalingam, one of the universities in Madurai. We support them in terms of competency building. And again, NILIT probably would have, you know them in terms of the central government where they take care of the electronics and IT front. So we have also signed an MOU with them in terms of, again, building the competency. Then Telecom Skills Sector Council. Then Anna University, this is one of the famous universities in Tamil Nadu. There are about 600 plus colleges affiliated to Anna University. We are also one of the board member of studies, and also we are going to establish our center of excellence within Anna University, and again to take care of the competency building program. Lastly, recently we have signed an MOU with L&T EduTech. So we both align with the same vision in terms of building the capability with the practical exposure. So these are our partnership and collaboration. Any other question, Tanvir? I hope I answered your question.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Tanvir.
I think we are done with the presentations.
I'm signing off then. Thank you so much, Tanvir. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Okay, so that brings us to the close of our employer presentation session. A huge thank you to all the company representatives for sharing such valuable insights. Now, a quick recap and crucial next steps. Remember to apply. All applications must be made only through the Cultus Skills Center platform using the option of Career Center. So this unlocks only if you have completed 4 stars on the job readiness. So the interviews will start in a couple of minutes. So interviews will be conducted immediately after this event today and tomorrow. So your prompt application through the CSC will ensure you are shortlisted. So we will now give me a minute. So also keep an eye on your Cultus Skills Center notifications and your registered email. for your specific interview schedules and links if you have already applied on the portal. So based on the applications we are receiving through the Cultus Skills Center portal, we will be sharing this with the employers, post which we will again communicate to you based on the interview schedules. And the interviews will happen today and tomorrow. We wish you all the very best of luck in your interviews and future careers. Have a successful day.